Happy Friday, everybody. It's finally the last day of the work week. We all get a weekend again after the long Easter break for some of us. I don't know about anybody watching, but I'm somewhat of a little bit of a math person. Like I can do, I would say I'm quicker with figuring out basic math and I understand like complex math a little bit, but I'm like slower with it. Anyway, I had my math homework tonight and I was stuck on it for about half an hour. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. It looked like it made sense to me. And all of a sudden, I look back at the example that we did in class, and for some reason, when you combine two of the equations, you're kind of just smushing them together. And instead of combining the like terms to say, like, if you multiply 2 times 2, it's 4, but you can also write that as 2 squared. So you do that with not with letters as well. So if you have b and b multiplied, it would be b squared, whatever b stands for. But in this instance, for some reason, you don't square the b when you combine the equations. And I forgot about that until I looked back at the equation. I'm telling you, at least a half an hour sitting there wondering why it wasn't working because he gave us the answer and we just had to like work through it to find the right answer. This is a math course to learn how to teach math to become a teacher. So that's why it's not all about getting the answer. It's about learning and understanding how to do the work. So when I got that, it was just kind of like this. I think I actually shouted out, not shouted, but like I exclaimed. I'm like, yes, I figured it out. I was on the phone with my mom because she was doing tax stuff for us and needed like information for my taxes. But it just felt good to finally be able to understand the problem and to be able to work it out to get the right answer. So, whatever you guys have enjoyment with like that, where something clicks and you figure it out, I hope that happens for you guys today because that felt good for me last night. And I'm done with my math until Tuesday now. So now I just get to focus on all of my other final projects. Yippee. But today we have the next story in chapter 37, the table in the tabernacle. We did the ark yesterday. Now we're on to the table today. Quick 7 verses. I didn't come up with a question for today, but I did want to share that about the math, and hopefully you guys can find something today that at least makes your day a little bit better so that you can look forward going into the weekend. All right, so the table, starting at verse 10. They made the table of acacia wood, 2 cubits long, a cubit wide, and a cubit and a half high. Then they overlaid it with pure gold and made a gold molding around it. They also made around it a rim a handbreadth wide and put a gold molding on the rim. They cast 4 gold rings for the table and fastened them to the 4 corners where the 4 legs were. The rings were put close to the rim to hold the poles used in carrying the table. The poles for carrying the table were made of acacia wood and were overlaid with gold. And they made from pure gold the articles for the table, its plates and dishes and bowls, and its pitchers for the pouring out of drink offerings. So there you go. More stuff covered in gold. Acacia wood. I like that word. I wonder if acacia wood's still around or if we changed the name of it or something. But anyway, find something positive about your day to go into the weekend, and then that way maybe Monday won't seem as stressful. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow for Saturday morning with our next video.